Uh-oh, the hood's up today. Guess what we got? It's a 94 C4 Corvette. LT1, Opti Spark. Those of you that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. So this is the second time I'm revisiting this car. We put a bottom end in this, reused the top end from the old engine, bottom end because it had a knock in it. And I don't know if I did a video on this car or not, but I got the engine in my office. And you know what? Let's go have a look-see. Yep, there she is. So this was it right here. Keep a knocking, but you can't come in. Replaced the short block on this, but then when we got it all together, it was pushing coolant, or not, I was pushing compression into the coolant. So had a cracked head. So the owner has got me a set of heads fresh from the machine shop. Got some head gaskets, head bolts, oil filter, enough coolant to do the job, oil to do the job. And oh, he's adding a set of pace setter headers, because why the heck not? And this is the driver's side EGR riser. We've already replaced the passenger side. That was the one I mutilated. He wasn't happy about that, but you know what? When you break stuff, what are you gonna do? You have to replace it with new stuff. I also have a Power Glide 2-speed down here. I'm trying to get it apart. It was sitting on the ground. It's got some rust and stuff. Pretty grungy. Yeah. So right now I'm trying to get the pump out of this thing. I'm using my air chisel with the long, which is like, you know, the worst thing you could do, but I'm going in from behind it, just trying to get it. But we'll get it. This is for a whole other project. We'll talk about that later. But I'm draining the coolant right now. After the coolant's all done, I'll drain the oil, and then we'll start removing everything to get these heads off of here. And you know, we'll continue on. So let's do it. Oh, hey guys. Yeah, this is a weird camera angle. So I don't know how much of this I'm going to actually record, just for the fact that, you know, this is like a 17-hour job I'm about to do here. But I figured the first little bit I'll just talk to you guys, a little bit of self-therapy for myself here. And you know, if you've never been under the hood of a C4 Corvette, now's your time to indulge yourself, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking about buying one. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. Oh, screwdriver. You know, in my opinion, if you're thinking about buying one of these, and this goes for any old car, if you're mechanically inclined and you can do for yourself, hey, go for it, you know. But if you're not mechanically inclined and this is all foreign to you, unless you have really deep pockets, you got that long money, I would steer clear of one of these. Or any old car for that matter. You know, anytime you deal with, I thought I unplugged that. Oh, there's another one, of course. Anytime you got an old car, there's going to be a massive repair bill attached to it. You know, unless it's been restored already. If it's already been restored, then you got it made. But, you know, if you're one of them people that, oh, I'll do it myself, and then you get in there and it's like, oh, what did I get myself into? I didn't have it on wrong. I had it on right the first time. I'm pulling the wrong direction. There we go. Just gonna leave that tool there. There's no point in me removing it all together, because all I have to do is get this out of here. I don't have to take everything off. You know what? I might have to, because the bracket is connected to the front of the head. That's not cool. So there is a bolt on the block that will let me drain the rest of the coolant out of the engine itself. And I gotta find that. I'll have to, but it would be nice. Would be an added bonus. Okay, so if I remember, there's another plug on this alternator. I thought. Apparently not. Oh, here it is. There we go. Okay. So I guess first plan of attack here, I'm going to take the intake manifold off. This will allow me to drop everything down into the engine, like little nuts and bolts, you know, all of the hazard parts. I'm kidding, of course. You don't want to drop nothing down into it. I have been putting this job off for a while now. I've had the parts. I just didn't want to do the job because I'm not in the mood. You know, these early GM cars, man, when they were just switching everything over to metric, it's hit and miss. You know, some stuff is standard, some stuff's metric, nothing's consecutive, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, some stuff is one size, other stuff is another size. They're using torques. I'm going to drop the bolt. You know, it's like, you know, new cars, you can take the whole thing apart with like a 10mm. These back then, man, you had to have an arsenal of tools just to get, you know, one little thing done. It was a real pain in the butt. Too big. 15/16, too small. 1 inch. Just my size. I told him to block all this stuff off, program it out of the PCM. He's insisting on keeping emissions. Blows my mind. Again, I'm just doing the heads and trying to get this stuff out of my way. He did buy this new, but I'm going to attempt to take it off. Maybe. If I have the right wrench. What the hell? Here it is. Yep, one tug and I'm bending it, so much for that. Right, these are gone. There we go. So it's a few days later, I'm editing the video up to this point, and I realized that I heard beeping from the camera, but I was so focused on what I was doing, I was trying to get it done. I didn't look up at the camera to see what was going on. Well, I guess I ran out of battery or memory card, I don't know. But all you really missed was me taking off all of the rocker arms, taking all of the push rods out. I don't even know what I did with this stuff, but I took one cylinder head off so far. I got it over here. Figure I just, you know, let you guys see where I'm at to this point. I'm gonna end this video right here, and then I'll start in with another one. I have to, give me 1 second. Okay, so the customer wants to switch the cast iron manifolds out with exhaust headers, which, you know, if you know me at all, I'm against headers, really. Like, unless you have a lot of open area. You got, you know, they produce a lot of heat. But see, these have heat shields on and everything. Those headers don't. He didn't buy no wrap or nothing. Anyway, I have to get underneath the car. When I was taking that head off, I forgot to drain the block. Remember I said that there was a fitting that you had to take out that would drain the block with coolant? Well, I got coolant all up under the car, and you have to get under the car to take the bolts out from the exhaust pipe that goes to that manifold. And that night it was cold. Let me switch around the other side. There we go. The night that I was doing this, it was cold. I was wearing a jacket that night. You know, I wanted to get everything disassembled, so like today, because I knew today I was going to have the time to put this back together, I would have everything apart and ready to go back together, but I didn't get that far. Almost there. I got to take this igniter coil off. You can see, oh, well, I took that bolt out for no reason. There was nothing connected. Okay, so I took this whole thing apart to take this one bolt out, but it goes into the block. It doesn't even go into the head, so yeah, anyway, that's life of being a mechanic. You never know what you're going to come across. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm going to finish editing it, try to get it up for you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to I don't know if I'm going to record taking off the other head or not yet, but I'm almost at the point. This is fairly clean. I just got to clean it up some more. Yeah, because I had like buffed all this last time I took it apart, and like the gaskets, you could see they're damn near brand new. It only really went through one heat cycle. They're still pliable. You could almost reuse these head gaskets. That's how fresh they are. What makes a head gasket bad is when, see, there's metal rings in here. When they get crushed from the install, you know, that's it. I wouldn't reuse them, but some people would. I don't know. Anyway, let me wrap this video up, and we'll catch you on the next one.